I'm going to demonstrate the Virgin Tint to Darken Partially Gray Hair. You will have 20 minutes. The supplies that will be needed are your cloths, your SMA, sanitary maintenance area, your applicator brush, your applicator bowl, 2 towels, gloves, protective cream, a plastic cape, 4 plastic clippies, a water bottle, paper towel, spatula, trash bag, first aid kit, client record card, SDS, soil and clean container, and your laundry basket. Okay, so those would have been out. So the first thing that you're going to do is go wash your hands. So I wash my hands with soap and water. I come back and I set everything out. Once everything is set up, things that will be touching the client go on the SMA. Things that will not be, don't go on it. And once everything is set up, I will go wash my hands with soap and water again. Wash my hands, come back. And the first thing I'm going to do is drape my client. So I am going to section the hair in 4. It's easier to drape when the hair is off the neck. So quickly, we only have 20 minutes, so we don't want to waste a lot of time sectioning the hair. So you want it to be neat and controlled, but don't spend a lot of time doing it. Okay, so now we're going to do our double drape. We've already done our PD test, so we don't need to worry about that. So we'll do our double drape, meaning 2 towels under the drape. Being careful not to touch your clothes against the client, and using a plastic or vinyl color cape. Securely fasten the cape, and now you can pull the towel down, making sure that the drape is not touching the client's neck. Now we have already sectioned in 4, and now we're going to apply protective cream around the entire hairline. And the entire hairline means all the way around, even behind the ears and across the nape of the neck, all the way around the entire hairline. Protective cream can go in the trash bag. Okay, so now we're going to get ready to apply the color. So first, before dispensing the color, you'll put on your gloves. And you'll dispense your color, which is going to be shaving cream labeled Tint. Since this is gray hair, we'll be working in the front quadrant, and we are going to be using 1/4 inch sub partings. You'll apply from the scalp to 1 inch from the ends, then apply through the ends. So that means that we stay away from the scalp and we stay away from 1 inch of the ends. Now, I would recommend placing a napkin on the other quadrant to keep the hair color from getting on it. You can just use your clippy to clip that in there. I would need a little bit more. Okay, so 1/4 inch subpartings or subsections. So we're staying away from the roots. You're getting close, but not all the way touching them. And then I always keep my fingers on the last inch so that I don't accidentally go over it. You want to put enough on so that your instructor can see that it's there. Okay, so 1 inch that I'm not covering on the root and on the ends. So it's from 1 inch from the scalp and 1 inch from the ends. That means it's not touching. Again, keeping my fingers there so I don't accidentally go on the ends, and using enough product that you can see it. Using a 1/4 inch subsection each time. Make sure that you're using enough product. You would probably not want to use a mannequin head that has really, really long hair, or else this will take a long time. Long enough to where the hair will fall down, but not so long that it'll take you more than 20 minutes. Because you only have 20 minutes to do all of this. This one, we're gonna go back over it and go on the roots and on the ends in the second pass. So this one takes a bit more time than just a retouch. So you have to work fast. So again, keeping your fingers on the end so that you don't accidentally go past that 1 inch away from the ends. And now this time, we will be going to the root and through the ends. So we'll go all the way through 1/4 inch. One little trick you could do is grab it from here, because it's already been previously subsectioned at 1/4 inch from your first pass. And we'll get on the roots, going through the mid shaft and all the way through the ends this time. And try not to get it on the skin at all too. You also don't want to push down, you don't want to compact the hair together because color works with oxygen by oxidizing. So you don't want to smash this together. If you see, there's air in between each subsection. So I'm purposely not shoving it all together tightly. Because in real life, you need the oxygen to get in between each subsection. So all the way through the mid shaft, all the way through the ends, and on the roots on our second pass. And this will always be in one of the front quadrants. The last one now. Again, I'm not pushing it to the one underneath it. Okay, so once you've completed that, you're going to need to do the 2-strand test again. So we'll do the first strand test on the underneath. So we're going to carefully lift up this hair. And we will take a 1 inch by 1 inch section of the underneath. You could actually do it on the very underneath. And you're going to get a napkin. And spray the hair. Clean with the napkin. And then you'll bring down this hair. Excuse me. And we will get a 1 inch by 1 inch subsection. Put your napkin underneath. Spray the hair. Take the color off. Don't forget to record your findings so you'll get the client record card. Wipe your hands clean. And with your client record card, you would record the findings of your strand tests. You can put your comb in your dirty box. Take this out. And then you're going to take your client to the shampoo bowl and rinse with cool water. sure the water's cool. Could someone bring me a towel? You would bring a towel with you, I forgot. Okay, make sure all the color's out. Looks good. Squeeze that hair. This is just from the PD test, so we're gonna leave that. Just waiting for a towel. You would bring one back with you. Thank you. Make sure that you have a towel covering the wet hair so that you don't drip on the floor on your way back. And then you would take the client back to your station. Sure to bring the towel with you. Don't make the same mistake that I keep making of forgetting your towel. Okay. This would go in the dirty linen. Your gloves are gonna go in the trash bag. Dirty container. And then you would undrape the client. And then you would clean up, which I just did. These are also, as part of your cleanup, gonna go in the soiled linen bag. This would go in your dirty container. And this is trash. And that would conclude the virgin tint to darken partially gray hair.